Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and something that not everyone might be aware of is that Apex Legends in 2023, yes, I know it was so long ago, was in the Steam top 10 most profitable games. It made a ton of money, but with all that money being made, there's one crucial issue going on in the game, and that's actually being able to play it because the servers are hitting an all-time low. Now, Respawn is planning to do some upgrades on it, and we're going to cover a bit of that in today's video, and also what is causing these server issues and when there are going to hopefully be fixes. We're going to do all of that. We're also going to give out 45 bucks. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe, and a winner will be announced in tomorrow's video. But without further ado, let's jump into Apex Legends' probably biggest problem. If there's been one age-old issue within Apex Legends, and this literally comes from the day that it released, it has been server issues. And it seems to have gotten a lot worse actually in December. There were a couple clips posted on Reddit, and you can see this one right here where there's some input lag as someone is playing in mixtape mode, and people are just teleporting around. There's just a lot of missed shots. You can see the error code in the top right. If you've infamously seen it, there's a bunch that are actually popping up there. There was another one I actually brought up where a player actually gets a drop on a player and then they start teleporting around the room missing, and eventually the player gets killed. And this isn't anything new. If you've played this game whatsoever, you should be pretty familiar with this being an issue. But the problem right now is the fact that it was actually just recently announced that Apex Legends was in the top 12 games this year for Steam by gross revenue, which is absolutely insane. It means it's one of the most profitable games, as Draynilla actually brings up, a popular Apex content creator, saying, how the hell we still got poopy dookie servers with Apex being one of the highest earning games ever since its release. And he's not wrong. It's actually crazy that we're going on, I think, 4 or 5 years now, and we have the same exact issues as when the game started out, specifically with servers. And this isn't only just for the general player base. This has impacted the esports scene for Apex Legends as well, where at one point Apex Legends had to put out a statement saying, we have pinpointed the issues that caused our servers to crash during Pro League this past week. As a countermeasure, we've deployed minor tweaks to the server. And we see that answer all the time. In fact, not too long ago, we got an entire blog post by Sammy Duck who broke down what exactly is the issue with the servers. And this is also the gentleman that works on the skill-based matchmaking. And he let us know from the moment we start noticing problems, it may take us up to 2 weeks to find a fix, and even more to deploy the solution if it requires a server patch. We can do better, we will do better, so let's talk about solutions. Unfortunately, this was about 2 years ago, and the solutions haven't gotten much better. And it's not helped by the fact that even with single lines of code that were put in, such as when season 16 we got the Nemesis, it caused a ton of issues for months on end until they could finally pinpoint the issue. And the question kind of becomes, well, is it a server issue or is it the servers that Respawn uses? Because it may not be known, but Respawn does actually employ a company called Multiplay, and there was an entire case study done on it where they actually did server stability for Apex Legends, Titanfall, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and I can assume hopefully new ones. Now, there was some speculation actually that was posted that Respawn's server contract with Multiplay ends this August, and then they were asking for some attention for South Africa or Africa in general to get servers. Because just in case you didn't know, there are no African servers for Apex Legends, so if you're in that region, you get knocked to another area, which causes tons of ping and instability. In fact, if you're watching some of the gameplay from my editor Novell, some of you might not be aware of this, he is from South Africa. That's why people are like, wow, Novell is on Sao Paulo servers? No, he's in South Africa, and so he just gets knocked over to whatever region is most quickly available, which is why he has such high ping. Regardless, moving away, I think it's very important to state that once again, Apex Legends is top 12 in revenue, has made billions of dollars, yet we are still playing on these servers that cause issues. And if you don't think it's an issue, you can just simply Google Apex Legends server issues, and you can get articles like Season 8 is being ruined by laggy servers and connection problems. Apex Legends DDoSers are ruining ranks, which was a huge issue, once again, with server protection. And then Apex Legends players demand fix for unplayable servers ahead of Season 10. This is one of the main games that seems to constantly have this issue. And doing the infrastructure to make it better and spend the money that they are making so much on, especially with all these collection events, skin sales, which we've had more collections event this year than any other year, and we're still facing those same exact problems. Apex Legends esports is incredibly fun to watch, and it is a LAN environment, which means that typically in a LAN environment, everyone's hooked up to the same exact server / build, and everyone's playing, and there should be no like server issues. However, that's not the case with Apex Legends, because for whatever reason, Apex Legends are actually played on the regular servers when there is a $1 million tournament, which is just mind-blowing, and also why if you ever watch it, you'll see tons of crashes and issues going down. EA has started shutting down online multiplayer for fan favorite games such as Crysis and many more, and so that doesn't give me a lot of faith that EA is ever actually going to go ahead and start putting money into the servers to make them a lot better, or at least go to a new server provider to help. We do know from Oz that there was some talk about a new material system for skins and scenery, new types of VFX, a subtick system to reduce the no regs, a higher FPS cap, and optimized files for RPAC compression, which was kind of a way to stop data miners. And it is cool that it seems like Respawn is trying to tackle some of these issues, but it might simply be a case of it being too late, as games like Fortnite have rebuilt their entire game on a new Unreal Engine, and you have games like the final finals coming out that just don't have these same server issues, at least not to the degree that Apex Legends has. And this may actually be something that causes the nail in the coffin for the game, unless they get a grip on it very soon, because players, I think, are at their breaking point. Let me know down below, have you ever experienced server issues? I bet you have. And if you haven't, well, you are probably the luckiest player out there in the Outlands. Also, don't forget to check out this channel right here, which covers a ton of information about the finals, which actually has a little bit better of server stability. Go figure. But as always, guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, Legends, keep slaying the Outlands. I'll see you out there.